What's up, my fellow sippers, and welcome back to the Budget Cafe, where we like to sip and talk about budgets. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. I'm your host, Eliza, and if you're coming back to rock with your girl at the cafe, you're amazing. So today is the long-awaited March budget. Now, this isn't going to be, it's going to be real numbers, but it's not going to be an actual budget because I don't know how much I'm actually getting paid. So this is going to be kind of a mock budget where I kind of go through the numbers and everything and just explain what's going on. So let's get into it. All right, so here is my March budget setup. I already laid down the stickers because I felt like if I did that on video, it would take entirely too long. So we're just gonna get right into this. My income, of course, is going to be coming from the military. Sorry if you guys can hear that rattle. I don't know what it is or how to stop it. It's getting on my nerves. My expected income is basically going to be what I got paid last month, which was $2,909.99. So with that, we are going to just dispense carefully throughout my budget, and I'm gonna write out all of my expenses, fixed expenses, variable expenses, and I'm just gonna speed up the video so that you guys don't have to sit through that. So these are all of my expenses, my fixed expenses, and my variable expenses. Now, I know y'all see this. Navy Federal loan, the dreaded debt. Yes, I robbed Peter. What is the saying? I robbed Paul to pay Peter, John, and Joe. So now all I, owe is Paul. So a little background, I did take out this loan to pay off the rest of my car and 2 personal loans. So now I only have this, so which is, not bad. It could be worse. I could have a lot more debt, but it's okay. So for my expenses, these are the 2 credit cards that I spend off of in my separate categories, and these are both credit cards, so they're just Navy Federal green and Navy Federal blue because the cards are green and blue. So budgeted amount that I owe on the blue card is $417.59. Now the budgeted amount that I owe on the green card might be $989.66. It might be more because I do have some pending transaction, but that's what the actual category is. That's what the actual line is for. So going through my fixed expenses for my Navy Federal loan, just in case y'all are curious, the total amount that I owe is $7,032.56. But my monthly payments are $265.43. My insurance, which comes off of my green credit card as an auto payment, is $103.73. These are my 3 subscriptions that I pay for currently. Pandora is an old one. I've had that one for years now, and I don't plan on getting rid of it. That is a monthly payment of $10.66, and that also comes off of my Green Navy Federal card as an auto payment. CapCut is new. That's what I use to edit my videos for YouTube, and they were having a deal. So I think it's normally $119.99 a month, but they were having a deal when I signed up for it, and they are gonna charge me $96.06, and that is a yearly subscription that will come off of my Green Navy Federal credit card as an auto payment. And then Dropbox, just for extra storage, honestly, their monthly payment is $11.99, and that is also an auto payment off of my Green credit card. And then Mom, that is a high yield savings account that I have for her on Ally Banking, and each month I put $300 in there, and these are all fixed expenses. If you saw my last video, I talked about sinking funds, hard and soft sinking funds, high and low priority. So she is a hard sinking fund, high priority. I have a certain amount that I am trying to reach by December, which is her birthday is in December, as well as, of course, Christmas. So that is for her. Now, moving on to my variable expenses. Groceries, last month I budgeted $300 and I ended up going over budget. So this month, just to be safe, I'm going to budget $400. Mind you, I do live in on-base housing with my boyfriend. So we share the grocery bill, but you know, things happen and we try cooking new things. So that requires a little bit more. Household, I didn't budget anything for this last year. I didn't budget anything for this last month because I feel like groceries and a household are the same thing. Like you go to the grocery store, you buy your groceries, and you buy like toilet paper, what have you. But I'm gonna separate it this month and see what happens. So that is going to get $135. Gas, last month I budgeted $180, and let me tell y'all, when gas was the only category that I didn't go over budget in, crazy. Mind you, I live maybe 15 minutes away from my job, and I only have to drive like an hour or so to another city to get stuff for Kai. So moving on, Leo Love is my personal spending, and I'm going to give myself $200. Date night, I budgeted $100. I went over budget, so we're gonna give date night $200 and see where that goes. Date night is for date night, of course, but we also sometimes just stop if we're out and we get like something from McDonald's or somewhere, so that covers those expenses as well. Next is maintenance for my car. As I told you, I paid it off last year, so I only have to worry about insurance and maintenance on the car. So maintenance is going to get $40. Kai is my snake. He's a ball python. He's my sweet noodle, and he loves to give hugs. I'm going to give him $20 because I just bought substrate for him and he just ate. over the weekend. So he only eats once a month, and his food is maybe $6. His substrate comes out around 60 or so. So by the time I have to change his substrate again, I will have plenty to take care of that. Gifts is going to get 40. And online, of course, is for online purchases. Etsy and Amazon got me by the throat, choke, hold. You hear me? So online is going to also get $40. And then Ninja is a sinking fund that I have been trying to stuff. I am going to own a Kawasaki Ninja 400 or 600. I haven't really made up my mind, so I'm just saving for that. This amount is going to, whatever amount that I save has to be enough to pay for a used motorcycle, the class that I need to take, and gear. So I haven't decided how much I'm gonna put in that because that is basically a roll and save for me. I have a 20-sided die, which is quite large. I didn't know it was gonna be that large, but it's about the size of a tennis ball that I roll, and whatever number that lands on, I stuff double that in here. So that is going to remain blank for now. So yeah, let me break down my variable expenses for you. So with my credit cards being my only, pretty much my only mode of spending, groceries, household, gas, date night are going to be spent off of my Blue credit card because of the points that I receive from that. And then Leo Love and yeah, that's it. Leo Love is going to be spent off of my green credit card, as pretty much all of my fixed expenses come off of my green credit card. So just trying to keep track of what is happening. So let's total these up real quick. I am not going to total up my subscriptions and my insurance just because they do come off my credit card. My Navy Federal loan comes out of my paycheck as well as my mom. So I'm only going to add those two together. So we have 265.43 plus 300 equals 565.43 that I need to pay out of my check to take care of my loan and my mom's sinking fund. So I'm just gonna write that down here, $565.43. Now for my variable expenses, again, I'm not going to add up the numbers that come off of my credit cards. I'm only going to add up those that are in cash so that I know around about how much I need to take out. So that would be my maintenance, which is 40, plus Kai is 20, plus gifts and online, and that is $140 that I will need to take out in cash to stuff those envelopes that I have. So let's see here. So for totals, we're just gonna fill in the total for each category and then write the budgeted amount, and then when I know what I'm actually getting paid, I will go through and fill this out. Let me know if you guys want to see me do that down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to. This is a real numbers budget. I'm trying to be open and honest and transparent with you guys so that you know what is going on with me. and you know, we can help each other grow. So we are gonna do totals for military. I'm just gonna put green and blue for my credit cards. Actually, yeah, let me add these up real quick. So 989.66 plus 417.59, and altogether that is $1,407.25. So I'm not gonna write these down here. I haven't quite figured out my budget, y'all. I'm so sorry. This is a mess. We're gonna write down fixed and variable. Can't spell. And then I'll go ahead and write down expenses just because I have it here. So military, we are thinking $2,909.99. Fixed expenses, we are thinking $565.43. Variable expenses, I hope this is in frame, oh my goodness. We are thinking $140. And then for expenses, we are thinking $1,407.25. So that being said, if I take my expected income, which is $2909.99, minus my fixed expenses, $565.43, minus my variable, which is $140, minus my expenses for my credit cards, which is $1407.25. We are left with $797.31 left over. So it's not looking too bad. Again, I wrote down at the bottom here too, fixed expense total does not include credit card expenses, which would be my insurance, Pandora, CapCut, and Dropbox. And then over here, I wrote variable expense total does not include credit card expenses, which it pretty much include all of my daily spending categories. So that is my expected March budget. Of course, once I find out what I'm actually getting paid, I will update you guys if you like. If not, again, let me know down in the comments. Please like this video, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry if this video was so long. I'm just trying to get back into this and see what happens. So thank you for hanging out with your girl at the cafe. This is definitely after hours. It was great. Oh, this little notebook, I just had my notes because obviously I'm using my phone to film. I do not have my calculator on my phone handy, so I had to use this raggedy thing, and that's fine. But thank you for hanging out with your girl at the Budget Cafe. I really appreciate you guys supporting my channel. Again, like, comment, subscribe, hang out with me a lot more often, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.